Sun and scattered clouds on Friday with stray showers and storms still possible. Good Thursday night, East Tennessee. David Aldridge, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, you can see from the Ultimate Doppler radar presented by Madlock Tire Service and Auto Repair. Most of us are dry, but a couple of rain showers have appeared in southwestern Virginia. Had a few renegade showers show up in Fentress County. Look at Jamestown. They had a little passing shower this evening as a few sprinkles developed south of La Follette and north of Clinton as well, just over the last 60 minutes. Not a big deal, but that's the type of pattern we could see develop again tomorrow. By the way, Madlock Tire Service and Auto Repair, my sponsor for the Ultimate Doppler radar. If you need a new set of tires, check them out. They've got 5 convenient locations. Maybe you need an oil change or maybe you need your tires rotated. They can help you out in a hurry. By the way, the Memorial Day weekend is almost here. Of course, a special holiday to remember those who have fallen in the line of battle, as we will be doing that this weekend. You might also be cooking on the grill, but you may be dodging a few raindrops, especially Saturday night and into Sunday. So if you're on the water, make sure you have your life jacket. Can't emphasize that enough. Whether you're jet skiing or doing some fishing, it's always important to be prepared. Almanac, our high temperature today hit 82. I was expecting 83, which is what Oak Ridge hit. Oak Ridge hit 83, but Knoxville officially 82 today. The normal high 81, the record 93, set back in the 1930s. We hit 82 in Maryville, 79 Newport, 81 La Follette, and 76 in Crossville for a sample of high temperatures today. Look around the state. It was warmer in Memphis at 85, but cooler in Asheville. They were at 76 degrees this afternoon. Our headlines, we're talking sun and clouds tomorrow. A stray shower or storm, much like what we've just seen on radar, could redevelop tomorrow. Watching the coast for more rain. It will be a beach spoiler, especially for the first half of the weekend. If you're headed there either tonight, tomorrow, or into Saturday morning, it won't be pleasant. Dangerous surf, talking rip currents, and yes, even some gusty winds. In fact, I got a note from Peggy, one of my premium subscribers. She said they've already had at the Outer Banks high surf warnings for the last couple of days, for the last 2 days. So high surf may not be best, but certainly rip currents will bring a lot of the kiddos out of the ocean if you happen to be beach bound toward this weekend. Rainy though Saturday night, because that disturbance, guess what? It comes here. It comes due west, so we'll see that develop here. Meanwhile, tracking the clouds, most of these clouds are on their way out, so we'll see clearing skies in most cases. This is going back to about 1 o'clock, 1:15, and most of those clouds aren't going to be able to produce rain showers because they're disappearing altogether. Meanwhile, as we look at the National Hurricane Center statement from this afternoon, it's not a statement, this is more of their graphic, they left a 10% chance. A 10% chance we get a named storm. They do not think it's likely it'll get a name because it's following along the boundary, the front. But it will have all the characteristics of something tropical. It's going to smell like a duck, look like a duck. Well, maybe it's a duck. Is it a tropical storm? It's got the gusty winds, it's got the rip currents, it's got the heavy, copious amounts of rain, 5-6 inches possibly. That's a lot of rain. All associated with a coastal storm. That'll eventually try and work its way here. By the time it gets here, ½ inch to an inch, if we're lucky. We'll have what limited amount of rain when it gets here, but we could use some of that rain. Again, this was a statement or a picture that came out at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Now, let me show you what this storm looks like. The winds may not be concentric, but I tell you what, there's a lot of banding going on at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning in yellow just off the coast. You've got overcast skies, not a pretty day at the beach if you're at Myrtle Beach or even the Outer Banks at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Eventually, that rain tries to move on shore around Myrtle Beach, but look at this. This is 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. You say, oh, good grief. I was going to Wrightsville Beach, and I'm getting pounded with wind-driven rain. That's a good possibility, yes. And there'll be bands of it moving on its way here by Saturday night. You need more evidence. It comes this way. The spin's still over the ocean, so you got rip currents. Even though the heaviest rains move away, they'll still have rip currents and concerns for those in the ocean. As lifeguards will monitor that as well. But look, by 5 p.m. Saturday, it's now really beginning to make it over the mountains, and we see some rain spinning in here, I think, through that much of the day on Sunday, especially in the morning, and then it'll try and shake itself out. But there's possibly another disturbance off the coast, as you can see here, possibly by Tuesday and fading Wednesday. So if it got a name, and we know hurricane season starts June 1st, we're going to go through these names potentially on time because the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration expecting a near average season. So maybe we're not going to race through the names. Maybe we get them on time, like a casual name, but we would have Arlene first, followed up by Brett with 1 T, and then Cindy and Dawn are the first 4 names on the 2023 list. Storm energy in terms of severe weather looks like it's going to be very pronounced between Albuquerque and Lubbock. There's going to be more strong storms there in yellow and red, so severe weather likely to continue to grow in parts of New Mexico and West Texas. Not a whole lot here, but we'll be watching the coastal system try and spin back this way, as it will bring in lots of rain over the ocean and lots of rain eventually over the beaches too. Storm Prediction Center, we're going to focus on the yellow areas and the dark green for severe weather. Anything we get here tomorrow would be representative of just run-of-the-mill thunderstorms in green, which put it mainly to the west of Knox County, mainly west of I-75, potentially. Severe risk for Saturday, still back toward Denver. Not a whole lot here, but it will eventually see Saturday night. Some of this rain that comes in without the thunder will get a little soggy, I think, by Sunday morning. Here's your futurecast as it really takes the rain out of the picture overnight tonight. Tomorrow it may come back, especially from maybe southeast Kentucky and into areas west of Knoxville. Then we watch what's going on the coast. It spins in here like a top, and eventually it spins in from east to west. Oh, no. Yeah, this is about 5:15 on a Saturday. And I think it may be a little slower, but once it gets in here, it could drop quite a bit of rain. That's 7 o'clock Sunday morning, and if it spins like a top, look where the low is, we'll continue to see showers off and on Sunday as well. Here's your valley planner for the next 12 hours. We'll ease back down to about 58. The normal low now, tomorrow morning, is 60. So we're aiming for about 2 degrees below average tomorrow morning. Tonight we're down to 58 Knoxville. Scattered clouds start to fade. Stray showers start to fade. Winds about 3 to 8 miles per hour. Could easily drop down to 50 if you're in Oneida, but 8 degrees warmer for Knoxville, Maryville. About 58. About 47 for Middlesboro. That's a big range. Oh, yes, it is. Lots more in the way of cool air to the north and west. You can see there in blue. So our low temperatures will vary, no doubt. Tomorrow we'll aim for a high of 80 with sun and a few scattered clouds. Some stray showers or storms, not a big deal. Northeast winds variable 3 to 8 miles per hour. Should aim for about 78 La Follette, 76 Middlesboro, 74 Sevierville, and 79 for Maryville. Looking ahead to your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for Knoxville, East Tennessee. I have us up to only 74 on Saturday, but I would put a mostly cloudy symbol there because clouds are going to increase pretty rapidly. First it's the high clouds, and then it's the mid-level clouds, and then it's the low-level clouds. So eventually, rain moves in here at an 80% chance by Saturday evening. Maybe some of us to the east, like Morristown, or the foothills, could get it even toward a late afternoon. But it will be rainy at times on Sunday. I lowered my expectation to 65. Wait a minute. Normal high is like, what, low 80s? Yeah, it's like 81. So if we're 65, well, you may worry about like 16 degrees below average. Yeah. I mean, people are like, man, it's kind of chilly. It's kind of cold relative to the season. And again, this is during the holiday weekend, so it's not what you want to hear. 77 on Monday. Some spots of rain may linger. We're back into the mid-80s where storms may fire up, 20% chance. And I think Wednesday looks unsettled as well. Back to 86 on Thursday. So, oh, that's just our luck. The holiday's over, and now it's warming back up. That's sometimes the way the cookie crumbles. By the way, keep track of it all using the Captain Accurate Weather app with Pete Michaels Traffic. You get Pete Michaels Traffic on a very busy travel weekend starting tomorrow when you're trying to get to the grandma's house or to the beach. Just search the 2 words Captain Accurate at the App Store or Google Play. The app gives you all the National Weather Service alerts plus 3 extra alerts that uniquely come from Barron. You get the lightning alerts, you get the future radar 24 hours, you get future radar 1 hour. I had someone ask me, I'm driving to Myrtle Beach on Sunday. Well, you could do the 24-hour future radar. Zoom in, pinch into the map and say, oh, now I can see. We should be clear during these set of hours. That's what's nice about the app. Lots of versatility to meet your needs. Anyway, my name is David Aldridge. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. Have a blessed holiday weekend. We'll see you here next time. Take care.